So, you've decided you want to buy a car. That's awesome. Well, first, you have to decide your budget. How much are you going to spend? A quality used car can be purchased for $3,000 to $5,000 pretty easily. As your budget goes up, newer models with lower mileage become more readily available. Used cars priced at or around $1,000 are questionable. It's difficult to predict whether it will be a good or bad purchase. Consider an absolute minimum start price of $1,500 when buying a used car. An extremely cheap car will probably cost more in the long run because of repair costs. Now, here's another question to consider. Cash or finance? It's not a wise idea to buy anything on installments from a private individual. If you're purchasing from a reputable dealership, installment payments may be an option, but keep in mind your total cost will be more because of finance charges. Any time you can save and pay cash for a less expensive car, you'll save money in the long run. Now, a warning, a special note about financing your car. If you intend to borrow money to buy your car, be wary of the dangers of the predatory lending of buy here, pay here car lots. Those are the worst situations that Love Columbia encounters, and they're very common. This warning also extends to financing repairs at one of those dealers. It's really no different than a title loan, where the dealer can keep inflating the costs, often with no real benefit to the buyer, as repairs are often shoddy and overpriced. Budgeting for a car is so much more than just the sticker price of the car. Here's some budget items to consider. There's the purchase price, sales tax, title and licensing fees, inspection fee, and insurance. Let's look at an example. Let's say you want to buy a 2002 Honda Civic. It has 175,000 miles on it and costs $2,200. Let's add up how much that purchase will cost. There's the purchase price of $2,200. There's sales tax here in Columbia. That would be $167.75. There's title and licensing fees of $14.50. License plates, which will vary, but let's say it'll be $28 in our example. An inspection fee plus any needed parts, let's just list $10 for our example. And insurance for the first month. Now that will vary, but we'll use $110 for our example. That adds up to a total of $2,530.25. So that $2,200 car is going to cost at least $2,530.25 before it's legal to drive. And that's why it's important to take into consideration the total cost of ownership when you set a budget for buying a car. When budgeting for a car, remember all the costs that are involved with that purchase. You may have enough money to buy a car today, but will you have enough money to operate it over the course of the coming months? Let's consider some of those reoccurring monthly costs. There's gasoline expenses. This amount will vary according to the number of miles you drive, the gas mileage of your car, and of course the cost of the gas. We'll estimate a cost based on driving 12,000 miles a year, a gas mileage of 29 miles per gallon, and $3 a gallon gasoline. Then there's monthly insurance payments. This typically ranges between $70 and $150 per month. We'll list $110 for our example. There are a lot of factors that go into how much you'll pay. Have you had an accident or DUI? Are you male or female? What's your age? And are you married or single? And, of course, the type of coverage you desire. Your first payment may be just a little more than a regular monthly payment. If you've had insurance previously, it might just be a regular payment. And if you have lapsed your coverage, the initial payment will probably be higher. Personal property taxes will run about $5 a month. Here in Boone County, you're required to send them a declaration report of all tangible personal property, which is automobiles, farm implements, and boats, that you've owned on January 1st. Personal property must be declared to the county assessor by March 1st of each year to avoid a late declaration penalty of $15 to $105. You may declare by mail, phone, or online. Your personal property tax payment based on your property declaration is due no later than December 31st. You need to save for future repairs and maintenance. We'll list this as $100. Maintenance costs include repairs, oil changes, tires, and other necessary work, but it does not include car payments or insurance. Start with setting aside at least $100 per month for car maintenance, and then adjusting that amount for the condition of your car. Skipping oil changes or small repairs can end up resulting in expensive major repairs. So what are our total monthly costs to keep your car running? $318. The yearly total would be $3,816. So how much will you pay for that $2,200 Honda Civic in the first year? There's the purchase price, taxes, and fees of $2,530, then the reoccurring cost of $3,816. Your first year costs are $6,346. Now, buying a car is a big decision. The big advantage to owning a personal automobile is that it's available to you whenever, and it can take you wherever you need to go. The convenience factor is huge. However, the cost of owning a personal vehicle is also huge. Keep in mind that the purchase price for a car is only a portion of the cost needed to keep a car running. Without proper budget planning, owning a car can deplete your bank account quickly. For more information, go to the Love Columbia website. That's lovecolumbiamo.org. Click on the Resources tab at the top of the page, then click on Information Library. This will bring you to a page that contains information not only about transportation, but many other issues as well.